Hey, this is Mike, and I'm doing an morning update for Wednesday, September 16th, 2020. And looks like the market is up almost 0.6%. It was up 0.5% yesterday, and yesterday it was up. It was doing really well. It was up. The S&P 500 was up over like 1.3%. It was doing really well, and it started to dip at the end of the day. And I think that was because I had mentioned in a lot of my videos that on Monday gold and the S&P 500 were both up, and when that happens, there's always a 60% chance that the S&P 500 will be down the next day. So on Tuesday it was not down, but it did show some weakness at the end of the day. Um, Now it looks like we're going to have a positive day on the S&P 500. Also, gold is up in the pre-market after being down yesterday. It's up about the same yesterday and has retraced over 50% of its correction. It was down all the way low at 330. It's up to 450, and the all-time high is 498. The one thing I predict is that we'll probably have some consolidation because, I mean, that's a really violent upward recovery, and so we may see some profit taking or consolidation, but that's okay because I do think when November, December hits and we have the Santa Claus rally, Tesla, along with Amazon and Apple, will definitely, I think, go past their all-time highs and just keep on going. And that's really because I think the chaos from the election is sort of baked in. We already know that we're not going to get a decision on November 3rd, and the election results will drag out for a couple of weeks. So that takes the uncertainty out of the market. Another thing that may help the market also looks like a second stimulus package has been passed through the House, or it looks like it's going to be passed through the House. It may get passed through the Senate. So it's hard to get stuff through the Senate because one senator can block a bill, but I think we may get this one passed because coming up on the election, if it seemed like if there's a Republican senator that blocks that stimulus package, that's pretty much going to hurt the Republicans across the board. So they may just want to pass something. Now, another thing I wanted to show you, something that I noticed yesterday when I was shopping on Amazon. Amazon's doing really well, and they're like less than 10% off of the all-time high. I noticed that Amazon is starting to raise prices on a lot of their products, and I think just because they feel like they can, if you can get away with raising prices, just go ahead and raise prices. And I think Amazon's going to have huge blowout earnings if they're raising prices. And a lot of people, where else are you going to buy online but Amazon? So that's one thing to look at if you're looking at getting into Amazon. Another thing, if you're looking to get into tech stocks and you're seeing the prices of Amazon and Apple being so expensive, go ahead and look at ARK. ARK is an actively managed ETF, and their biggest holding is Tesla. In fact, if you look at Tesla's stock movement and ARK's price movement, ARK tends to have half the price movement of Tesla. So like Tesla was up 7% yesterday, ARK was up about 3%. ARK also, they invest a lot of other companies. They basically specialize in disruptive or innovative industries. And one of the companies that they are invested in is Workhorse, which is fairly low priced right now. It's at 25 bucks. Workhorse is into making electric vehicles, but they're more in the business to business focus, while Tesla's in consumer. So if Workhorse becomes the dominant player in business to business EVs, I mean, they're only at 2.6 billion right now. I mean, they could easily be like $100 billion or $200 billion company within the next 5 years. So that's definitely something to look at. If you want to look at Workhorse as a speculative play, that'll be really good. And that's because their big competitor, Nikola, may end up going to zero. They were down 8% yesterday and down another 7% in pre-market. And if you follow stocks, then you know what's going on with Nikola. The short-selling hedge fund Hindenburg came out with this scathing report that pretty much said Nikola is a fraud up and down, and that their trucks and their videos didn't actually work. They were basically rolling downhill, and the CEO hasn't been the really best at defending this company. So it looks like Nikola's in big trouble. If you like playing the short end, like playing shorts, Nikola might end up going to zero if GM pulls out of their deal with Nikola. I personally don't like playing the short side just because, stocks can violently rocket up to the upside. So I personally don't, but if you want to look at a short player, Nikola might be the thing to look at. And finally, what I wanted to talk about was this trading system I've been testing out the past few weeks, and I started trading on Monday. Basically, the trading system is to open a put credit spread, so it's an option play, and sell the delta 30s on the S&P 500, and then buy as protection the delta 25 or delta 20. But the goal is to collect about 40 cents or $40 in credit, and then close the trade at 50%, or essentially take about $20 profit. And the expiration on these options is 7 days. So like I opened the Monday trade and I'm going to close that, or it expires next Monday, but I'm going to close at 50%. I'm going to open another trade today, Wednesday, and then open another trade Friday. And then both of those trades close 7 days. So the Wednesday trade closes next Wednesday, and then the Friday trade closes the next Friday. And then I also want to look at expanding this trading system to the QQQ, NASDAQ 100, and the IWM small cap. The only problem with the QQQ is that they don't have expirations 3 days out of the week like the S&P. They only have expirations 1 day out of the week. Same thing with IWM. So what I may look at is a trading system where I trade on Monday with a 7-day expiration, trade on Wednesday with a longer expiration, and Friday with a longer expiration, to see if those work. I think they should work if you because one of the things that makes this trading system work is that you only open a trade when the S&P or any index is above the 50-day moving average. So that allows you to not be in these trades when the market is, not doing well, or you're in a bear market. So I'm going to keep you updated on the trading system. I'm going to keep you updated on those on Monday, because I think this is a trading system that will work really well if you're looking for like just steady income coming in like every week that you can use to build on this trading system, or just buy other stocks, just build your portfolio, get that cash coming in quickly. It's almost like having a powerful dividend paying stock, but instead of getting paid every quarter, every month, you're getting paid every week. So I hope you enjoy this video. I come out with these updates before market open every weekday. If you do, please be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, okay? Thank you very much. Bye.